Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? So this is the penultimate review that I'll be doing for Wimbledon because it was the women's final today. And I sat down at 4 o'clock and I was thinking, oh, this is going to be a battle. This is Anna Samova, yeah, I said it right, against Swiatek, Iga Swiatek. And I was sat there thinking this is going to be like a little bit of a battle. But no one expected what happened, which was I literally went for a little walk. I made a cup of tea, came back, and it was like in the first set, there was 6 minutes in and it was already at two games to zero to Swiatek. Then it went to 6 games to zero in the first set. And then I thought, what's going on here? And then I was looking and I was watching Amanda and I was thinking, she's not playing. It was like the other day when I was watching Djokovic play. You know, when I don't know if, I suppose, because tennis is really intense when you're playing these like 2-hour matches, plus the weather, plus, you know, you're having to get all the way to the final. She just seemed to have run out of gas and a little bit of energy. So normally the shots that she was doing in the other matches that I've watched were working. But against Swiatek, you know what, if I can't, I'm just going to say Swiatek, because that's how, Iga Swiatek. I'm probably saying it wrong. She's just too powerful. She's just was making it look easy. It was like she was like a beast. She was playing like with purpose and with intention, but she was playing like a robot. It was like even the commentators were saying she's very she's not like human. They weren't saying that, they were just saying that she's like mechanical, that was it. But she came out there to not mess about, and I said it from the beginning. I said, like with Sabalenka, even though she's the world number one, and even though I did think it was going to be Sabalenka against Iga. There's just something about how she plays. She literally came onto that court. She's focused. She's really focused. She was hitting the ball like so hard. It was similar to like Carlos Alcaraz. Every ball that comes towards her, she was hitting it back. And you know, sometimes where some like players will be just like, oh, I'll let that one go, or I'm not going to run for that. She was not letting any balls go anywhere. She was hitting them all back. So some of the stats they were saying, she had it was saying, I wrote it down, but I can't remember. 100% second serve points won. Now, you can't get better than 100%. So if someone is that perfect, like the other person playing against them has to either match that with 100%, but if they're lower, then obviously they're not going to win as many games. Then she had 80% of her first serves were in, and that was just in the first set. So if you can get that high percentage of the amount of serves, her serves are already quite powerful anyway. Apparently, they said she's the top women server in terms of just accuracy and stuff. But if she's getting that many first serves in, I think she only did one double fault, and that's in 12 games. And if you then have, it said total 27 total points won. So if you're playing against someone who is that accurate, that powerful, he's not making any errors. I think she just got one double fault, like I said. And I think she, from what I can see, from what I did watch, I think she only hit the ball out, like caused an error probably 2 or 3 times. It's just impossible to play against someone like that. And I did feel really sorry for Anna Samova, because I did, you know, for her to get as far as she's got when she wasn't on anyone's, like, no one was talking about her. They were talking about Coco Gauff, Emma Raducanu, and all the, I'm not going to say all the names, but all the people that they were talking about. She, you know, Amanda was not on the list of people to get to the final. So my thing is, she's done really well to get there, but it was emotional in her speech because she was obviously crying. She was really upset because it's the first game that was 6-love since, I think they said 1911, or probably wasn't that far back, but they're saying it's rare. It doesn't really happen. I think she was feeling a little bit embarrassed, she felt like she let herself down because obviously she didn't win one game. But to me, it doesn't matter. She's still, look how many people she's got through to get to the final. So everyone was trying to say that to her, especially when she was not expected to get that far. So she should feel proud of herself. But yeah, it was quite emotional, her speech was. And then, Iga Swiatek is just, obviously she's happy. She's the first Polish woman to ever win a Wimbledon final, so she's got that. She's also the first person in, like I said, since 1911 or something to go 6-love. Finals, usually Wimbledon finals last maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. 5 sets because you have the 2 top best players. So for it to be, she did it in 57 minutes. I was literally like, 57 minutes. The commentator was saying, oh, will she get it done in the hour? It's not, it's like unheard of. I think even for her, she's probably thinking now, how did I do that? But it's a big deal, you know, because she made it look easy, but at the same time, Amanda was just not having her day. Everything was going wrong. Like every ball she was hitting was going out. She was doing double faults. She was just not finding the shots. But it wasn't because she wasn't playing her best. It's not even that. It was because of who she was playing. So my new favourite player is Iga Swiatek. I'm still probably can't pronounce her name, but I was saying it from the beginning of the tournament to watch out for her. And I'm still going to be a massive fan of Coco Gauff. I'm still a massive fan of Emma Raducanu. I'm a massive fan of, there's a few others in there. Obviously, now that Serena and Venus have retired, it's kind of like they were always my like favourite players. But Iga, yeah, she's done the work. She's done the work, and she did it quietly. She just got on with it. She just walked out on the pitch. She's not someone that is kind of, as far as I know, I don't see her on Instagram. I don't see her, you know, getting involved in too many like off-court antics. You know, you'll see Sabalenka and Coco Gauff, and especially Emma Raducanu, they're on Instagram nearly every day. They're doing all the dancing and all that sort of thing. She just gets on with it. She's there for business. She's there for the tournament. And so she deserved it. She deserved it, but I just think it would have been nicer to have like a final where both of them were going at it, you know, where it was a bit of a drag down, you know, it was a bit of a eyes to the screen type thing, you know, like the Andy Murray, as I've said, Andy Murray final, you know, that type of thing, or the Djokovic finals, where they're just going for it and it's like lasting 2-3 hours. But that's not how every final can be. So yeah, I think the right person won this year based on how she played. So what do you guys think? Did you watch the final, and what are your thoughts?